denied because she regretted the slow approach to justice against perpetrators of violence against women. We know this. So I was hoping that the article would be about the fact that they've started the process and in fact, they are concluding, and now we now have special courts. But what she's saying is that they will continue to push for special courts for sexual offenders. Moving on quickly now to Vanguard. Buhari to service chiefs. Go after terrorists and bandits now. I feel like I've seen this headline a million times in the past 2 years. Like we keep saying the same thing. Go now. Today's the last day. And that's it. That's it. That's how it ends. Yeah. Okay. All spills. Stiffer penalties coming for.
Lying to her father, collecting 800,000 naira from her father to start a business, and then going through the desert to Libya. He said by the time how that happened was she lost her mom very early. She was living with her maternal relatives, and she felt she was being maltreated, and so she lied, collected money from her father, and went through the desert to Libya. And by the time, before they even got there, about 50 of them were raped, and finally they took them to Libya. This happened in 2018, and then she started working as a prostitute. The plan was for her to, earn 120,000 naira monthly, but then she slaved for how many years? She had to pay up to 2 million for her to get freedom from her, master, and then started doing her own business. She wasn't long in her own business when police raided the place. All the money she had saved, everything was taken, and she found herself back in Nigeria. She did not finish secondary school before she left, and she felt that she was going to have a better life in Libya. And now she has lost, she can't even find her, she can't even trace her father's contact, to come back. She has lost her life, she's regretting, and this is more like, you can still make it here. So I was wondering if your father can give you 800,000 naira. That means they're not that bad.
That time.
They are not that bad. You could have done something here with that amount of money.
You don't know what you've got.
Yeah, till you lose it.
Yeah, that's it.
Well,
okay,
so
I was going to, let me take, okay, go ahead.
The Minister for State for Environment was talking about the Niger Delta communities and oil spillage in a way that, was not encouraging, but she was talking that, it's only comparable to Hiroshima, the damage that you can see in these communities. And they put together a stakeholder meeting with the people of Ogoni to see how the cleanup is going. And that one shocked me. But, that's it.
Okay. So the human rights lawyer, Femi Falana, was speaking yesterday. He was speaking to, when he received members of the Committee of Defense of Human Rights, visited him in Lagos yesterday, and he was telling them that that we are not unaware of the federal government's position on the #EndSARS report. However, we must remind ourselves that the white paper that we're expecting is just an administrative tool. Those members of the committee, this former committee, cannot change in any way or alter, modify, edit materials in the report. That all we're waiting for them is just
especially given all the kidnapping happening in the Kaduna. Why is she smiling?
Go ahead.
The Kaduna-Abuja road, especially in the past few days. There was kidnapping on Sunday that led to the death of a former aspirant, and then there were armed bandits on that road again on Tuesday. They said for 4 consecutive days, these armed bandits have been on that particular road. This is a road that a lot of people pass through to go from the north to the south and different other northern states. So, our president is saying, please step up and make sure this doesn't continue to happen.
When we were growing up, when you come with your report, and your father says, you know what, you need to sit up. If you just sit up. Now, that doesn't mean anything. You have not communicated what sit up means. You just say sit up. And you have the child say, sit up, I'll sit up. What does that mean? But you see, our president needs to understand that we passed that age of you must sit up to break it down. This is what you want to do. I want you to steps? I want you to recruit 10,000 more security operatives. I want you to train them within 3 months. I want them to be deployed to A, B, C, D. I want these reports, everything. Give us
it down.
Break it down.
No, but to be fair, those sort of meetings, they have that.
They have it, but I don't want the report telling me to just sit up.
Okay, so our reporters, please tell us
what of the
things.
But we trust our doctors, so we've reached a part to
we have to run, Onima.
Okay.
We have to, that's all we can take. Yeah. We'll go on a break, we'll be right back.
Stay tuned.